Right, if we look at these before, then we'll do a few more extra challenges. So setup wise, like I say from last session, really good. Getting the lead arm and the club nicely in line now in both these cases. The issue for me was, and you said when you weren't quite getting, or when you felt the better shot, you were rotating more. Previously, you weren't really rotating. You get to about here somewhere, and then kind of complete it with a bit of wrist hinge and arm sort of lift in there. So there wasn't much rotation there. Sometimes when you try to rotate, you would just sort of stand up and move off the ball. Yeah. So you're either rotating badly or incorrectly, and you couldn't reach the golf ball, you top it, toe end it at the side there, okay? Or you wouldn't rotate at all, but the club head would continue to go round the corner. Then as you come back to the golf ball here now, your body now is already, that's back to square impact where your chest is, but the club's sort of somewhere back here. Then as your body's kind of spinning out through impact, it's going to start pulling and rising up. It's going to start swinging to the left. Therein lies that kind of left to right cutty one, okay? So getting those shoulders in that tilt, and as we said, making sure they feel like they're aiming out to the right. They're not, but that's the feeling you're going to try and get set up. Not always the case, but at the moment now, get that movement, okay? As we get back here now, you can see now that you're sort of getting the shoulder behind you more. Is there a little bit of standing up on this one? Slightly, but I'd rather see a little bit of standing up and a better rotation, because as you can see now, the club is going back as your body's continuing to move. There's no kind of real collapse there with the arms and the body to complete the swing. As you then come back to the golf ball, you can see a good strike of the golf ball. In this case, lead arm in the hands, wash, back into a nice position, and then through to a good follow through. And this is the one that went like 202, 205, I think, which was a really, really good hit, getting that distance out there. So just to be mindful of, obviously, and it's more noticeable with this club than the shorter club, just because the club's further from you, okay? You can either not rotate, and that would generally result in your arms completing the swing. Cutty, slicey ones, presume. Now that might come because of haven't warmed up, can't warm up because we're so bloody cold, nerves first tee, pressure last round, getting a good score going, want to try and beat 45, 40, whatever it may be, 50, okay, playing against your mate, you want to win, so these things can stop your body rotation. Or we'll try and rotate, and rather than rotating effectively, we'll rotate in a slightly poor manner, get further from the ball. If we do that, we'll top end, toe end it, and we'll hit this ball on the sidewall here somewhere, okay? So it's getting in that square shouldered position, getting yourself in a good position there with your shoulders on a slight tilt, and then rotating around kind of a 90-degree axis. And again, the head will move a little, but I don't mind that. But if we look at this sort of crosshair here now, that's kind of your shoulders there. As you rotate, your shoulders now rotate through 90 degrees, and the club now is further from your head, whereas before, obviously, the club would get to about here, and then you go boom, and just complete it with the rest of your arms, okay? So it is important to rotate and turn, and again, when you get it right, buddy, bloody good, isn't it? But it's just getting that dialed in a little bit more specific, okay, mate? Right.